Hi everybody, welcome to Fast Homebrew. Remember my stout that got stuck while it was fermenting? Well, I rehydrated some yeast, so fingers crossed. Let's see how it goes. I did make a bit of a mistake, so I don't know. Let's see, and the result is it's no good. I'm gonna have to try something else. Okay, so this is Stuck Fermentation Part 2. Today I'm going to try making a starter, and by today I mean this is over a couple of days. So if you want to make a starter, you need some water boiled, and I'll get that on, and I'm also going to get some spare water because what I want at the end is a litre, so I might need some top up. Light dry malt. I need 100 grams of this, and hang on a second, this is pretty old. It's congealed into a brick. A brick's no good, but there's an easy way to fix it. You just put it back in the box, wave the magic spoon over the top, and there you go. It's converted back into nice pory light dry malt. So what I'm going for here with a litre and 100 grams is a gravity of about 1.04, which my starter should go nuts over. So I've added it in before it boils, and now it's boiling, and that's all good. No boil overs, everybody's happy. So that's going to boil for 15 minutes. So I put 15 minutes on the timer. There you go. And I'll let that go, and all done. Okay, so I'll pour it into my container here, and yep, it's almost a litre, so I'll use a little bit of my spare water here just to top it up. So I lost a bit to steam, I guess. Now I'm cooling it down in the sink to try and get it down to yeasty temperature, and stirring helps. With my spoon's a bit too big for the job, but oh well, whatever. And it's almost there, but I'm just going to put it in the freezer for a little bit. So there's some Glad wrap to keep it nice and safe. Thermometer goes in, and into the freezer you go. So I need it down to sort of regular yeast pitching temperature of about 20 or whatever. So there we go, 22, that'll do. And it's gone dark. Must have taken me a while. Check it out. I think maybe one of the problems with it in the first place was there was not enough oxygen, so I'm stirring the hell out of it with this whisk. And yeah, that ought to do. No, that's not enough. I'm going to stir the bloody bejesus out of it. Maybe I didn't have enough oxygen in the first place, and that's why I got stuck. So anyway, whisking adds oxygen, and there goes the yeast into the thingy, and that's going up to the shed, I reckon. Yep, up you go. Make friends with the stout. You guys are going to be buddies in a little while, so that goes in there, and a couple of days later, going back to the shed, getting out the yeasty thing. Yep, there we go. All good. So the starter has started, and it's going into the fridge to... Oh, that's handy. There's a beer. It's going in there for about a day, and then it's coming out to kind of separate into layers. So as you can see here, I've got the big, thick yeast layer on the bottom, and I don't need a great deal of this top bit, so I'm just pouring out some stuff that's not needed. So I've got mostly yeast left, just enough to sort of stir it around, and you're going back in there for another day just to warm up to the same temperature as the stout. Alright, stir it up, there we go, everything's good, and that's going to go in there, splat. So that's my starter. I've got yeast in active mode, and hopefully it has started fermenting again. So here comes the moment of truth. That's my pail, and well, let's see what we got here. If it's 1.023, then that's bad news, and bad news, unfortunately. So I guess it's got some other problem with it, and well, I thought about it a bit. Maybe it was the temperature of the mash was too high, but I looked over my temperature results, and that's not the case. So I went and found out a little bit about something called, I think, diastatic power, which is the ability of your mash to convert sugar. And the more you've got, the better. And if you don't have enough, then the badder. And as it turns out, the particular malts I used, so hang on a second. Here is my recipe. Yeah, okay. So the particular malts I used weren't very powerful, and therefore couldn't convert the sugar very well, I think, based on the descriptions. And so, I don't know, maybe I'll make a video about this later, but the conclusion is that I kind of stuffed up my grain bill. The major issue was that this base malt was lower than expected, I guess, and I had a lot of specialty malts that have zero diastatic power, so it just didn't turn into fermentable stuff. So I think it's done. So I've bottled it. Here it is with the danger bottle, and hopefully it doesn't explode. So, I don't know. This is a learning experience for me. I hope you've learned something out of it as well. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe, like the video, and that'll do. Thank you. Bye.